everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're down at the allotment again, and what I'm just trying to do is just sort out a couple of these beds. I'm going to try and do as much as I can. So I've started this one already. So what I'm doing, we've got all this running vine, don't know what wraps itself around things and that. So we've started already, so you can see like it just wraps itself around the leaves, and I don't know if it strangles the leaves or what, but it's so I'm just trying to get out as much weeds as I can. I know like now the cover should be off of these, but because you get like insects, beetles and all that what come and attack these are my and I don't want no caterpillars on them, so these are some kells here. I know they might grow tall. These are my pak chois, they'll be coming out soon, and my Romanesco cauliflowers, you can see they're looking really nice. The kell, you can see is looking really nice, if my cameraman can zoom down on it. See, it's looking nice. I only planted a few bits of kell because I haven't really tried it that much, so but these are soon ready to come out. I've got a little bit of space there. I might put some spinach seeds in there in a minute. Right, so we've made a start. So this bed here, I'm going to see if I can dig this over and put a layer of manure on it, and the same with that one as well. So we're going to give that a try and see what happens. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we've dug over this bed, and I've put about an 9 inch layer of manure on top. We get the manure free here, so it's when you see it you've got to take it, otherwise everyone stockpiles it. I used to stockpile it in bags and everything, but I think now it's just easier just to when you're ready, just dig over your beds and put a thick layer on. So that layer now, I'm going to leave that till about December, January. If it goes down, I'll put some more on it. Then I'm going to dig that in and then put another thin layer on top of that, so that it's ready for planting. The dirt underneath this is really tough, so it could do with a thick layer. So got this bed here to tackle now. Not looking forward to this one. I just need a little break first, and then gonna see if we can get a lot of these weeds out, and then I'll do the same thing to this one. So what I'm noticing here, we got so many blackberries, and I don't know anyone what I can pick and give them to, because you pick things and give them to people, and oh, we don't eat those, I don't know what to do with them, or stuff like that. So the only thing I do is pick them and make juice, or you can make a nice crumble with them. what you can have with like your ice cream or custard. So what I'm going to do, just take me and my cameraman's going to take a break and pick some of these blackberries. I've got some loads in the freezer, but you can't just see things growing and you know, just going to waste. So we're going to find something and pick them, and then I'll take them home and make a juice with them. Right, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, I'm just in my polytunnel. I'm just giving everything a water, because I know if I don't do it now and one of my neighbours come through, then I'm going to be here longer than I want to be. So just giving everything a quick water. You can see my sweet potatoes are almost ready. You see them starting to die down a bit. So going to be attending to those very soon. Remember, I planted mine a bit earlier, so all I'm doing is just walking along this path and just crunching how much they've grown. Whether we got any or not is another story, because sweet potatoes are very, very funny things. You could see all that growth go on for and then when you go to harvest, there's nothing there. I've had a few buckets like that at home, but it's one of the things with gardening. Not everything you plant is going to grow how you want it, but you just have to persevere. I've got these tomatoes in here. I'm going to have to maybe put them outside because I need to prune them. The water used to come out a lot faster, but now it's coming out so slow that it's taking longer to water things. These are my fennel. I don't know if I'm going to get one just to try it. They're just growing lanky and they're starting to flower at the top. So I'm wondering if I should pick off these flower buds to stop it from developing up there and sending more energy down into the root than into the flower. Right, so I'm going to carry on watering and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, I was going to start digging up that bed, but I thought I better give everything a quick watering before someone comes and use the hose, and then I'm here longer than I want to be. So I've almost finished watering. Then I'm going to try and see if I can dig up some of that bed. If I can't dig up all of it, then I'll get some of it up. Like, see, I've done this bed now, so all what I do with this bed now is just give it a good soak. You just give a good soak so that everything can stay moist, and then it will start going down. I've watered the one up there as well, the bed what I've done. So once this starts going down, I'll put another, dig this in and put another layer on top. Don't know what I'm going to be planting here yet, but we'll see how it goes as this when we get there. I've brought out my tomatoes out of the polytunnel, so I'm going to prune those. I might just leave them out. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody, so I managed to get that bed dug over. Let my cameraman go up and show you. So I'm gonna put a thick layer of manure on that one. That dirt on there is really dry and hard. So I'm gonna put see if I can got the strength to bring around a few barrow loads and just put it on there, so like that one. Right, meanwhile I was there, managed to harvest a pak choi. Let's see, nice pak choi, nice developed. Get my daughter do a stir fry. Got about 3 kilos of blackberries there. Just have to put these down here because I'm going to get some, got some more broccoli. We're always getting broccoli. That broccoli just done exceptional this year. Found a few onions in that bed, red onions. Got a cucumber there and a courgette. So if you're liking our videos, please remember, like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We'll get back to you on them. So I'm going to go around and see if I can manage to get a few more wheelbarrows of compost and pour it in, so I can get that bed ready and settled. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody, so I managed to get this bed done. I've got about a 8-inch layer of manure on there, so I'm going to let this one settle down a bit, dig this in and then put another one on there before. I'm going to give this a few weeks, see how much it goes down, then dig this in, put another layer on top, let that go till January and then do the same again, because the dirt up here is very hard, so it needs manure. So managed to achieve what I wanted to achieve today, which was do this bed and the other bed. Weeded out a couple of beds where my pak choi was. Come round and show you. Managed to weed this one out and that one with the corn. So we got things done today. I managed to bring out my tomatoes out of the polytunnel as well. I've got some here, what I'm going to put on this bed anyway, because till next time I come I'll sort them out. I just put a stake in and tie them up. They're still in the pot. I could put them in the earth, but I'm just going to leave them in the pot. So I've got 3 here. You can see these was in the polytunnel, so I'm just going to put these on the top of this bed. Next time I'll come, I'll tie them up and then can see how much growth. They're just leaning over. They need poling up and pruning, but I ain't got no more strength left right now, otherwise I would do it now. So just leave them there for now. When I come next on Wednesday, I'll just prune those and sort them out. Then it's just tidying up now, everything. Now I've got those 2 beds out of the way, everything gets a lot easier to do. I just have to carry on weeding up the other beds and just strimming and sorting out the polytunnel, tidying up and that, general maintenance, and that's it. So I hope you all enjoy this one. We managed to get a little mini harvest out of it as well. So everything's coming along nicely, as it should have more things planted in, but that's how it goes. This year's been a year when we're fighting the weather. We've been fighting the rain, and if it's not rain, it's slugs and snails, and if it's not slugs and snails, it's ants. And lately I've seen some pill bugs around, but I managed to use the ericaceous earth on them, so that helps to get rid of them as well. So we just get on with things. So as I was saying, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave any comments, you can leave them in the comment section. We do get back to you on them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care until then.